Okay, degree centrality. So this is very simple. It's just like the degree, right? So we certainly do it in a citation network. Well, the most important paper is the one that's most cited. It could be hate citations, but you know. Okay, this is a little. I know we've talked a little bit about fraud in science. So this person, she's incredibly well cited. There you go, 64,000 citations, a psychologist. And it's this paper. Yeah, this one here. So look at this paper. So this one has over 2,000 citations now. And it was called out around about this point for being completely bananas. And I'm sort of pointing out this one because if it's you would think this is very important. I mean, obviously, as you rank it, yeah. I'm not entirely sure what these citations are about going forward, if people don't care or whatever it is. But here's what they have in here. This is kind of extraordinary. So if you have a team or an organization, if there are more than 2.9 positive interactions to negative interactions by ratio, then the thing will function well. The whole organization will flourish. And if you go in there, it's 2.9 here, but it's 2.9, like it's 5 significant digits, and which is pretty strong. And then whatever a positive thing is, what they've done is they've connected, this is really unbelievable, they've connected to the Lorenz system. I feel sick even just saying this. The butterfly thing, right? And one side is positive interactions, one is negative, and if you tune it and you spend more time on this part of the attractor, then something. And it's totally bananas. And no one noticed because it was just sort of within psychology, and they're like, oh, some math. And so that's this guy who's since now, if you read the abstract, it's not here, there's a new abstract that says all of that stuff is just, we're sorry. Well, this guy is a physicist.
Well, that's what I mean. They just got.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. They had a fun talk, and it kind of went wrong. I don't know. It's really bonkers, and no one, I guess, noticed it. There was a paper by an English guy who was doing a master's, and he sort of got hold of this and thought, ooh, and got Alan Sokal involved. Does anyone know? The great Sokal hoax. So Sokal is a physicist who wrote a long paper about how gravitational laws are like changing all the time and things aren't really whatever, and it would put it into a postmodernist journal, and it got accepted. And it's just like everything is bananas. And then said, by the way, I made all of that up, all 20 pages or whatever. So then everyone got upset, and but he was trying to prove a point, I guess. So. Anyway, he's involved in that paper as well. But what I'm trying to say is, like, there's been it had less than 1,000 citations when it was pointed out to be completely bonkers. And now it has 2,300. Okay. Here's a book which is The Science of Productivity or something, based on rock solid science. Like, that's the title, actually. Yeah. I mean, I'm not, we talked about, what's his name? OneSync, it's just, it doesn't help anyone in the long run, of course, if people cheat, right? So that's my problem. Okay, all right. So this is obvious, so that's a good example of why maybe this isn't a great thing, right? And of course, another one is you have a cult leader who has, they're connected to 1,000 people, and it matters very much significantly. They might be the most connected person in your whole network, but it's contained.